Have you ever climbed into bed feeling completely exhausted, only to find that your brain suddenly decides it's the perfect time to replay every embarrassing moment from the last 10 years? You keep turning from one side to another, checking the clock every few minutes, and somehow the harder you try to sleep, the more awake you become. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Millions of people struggle to fall asleep every night. But what if I told you that there are 3 simple techniques backed by science that can calm your brain and help you drift off much faster? Stay until the end, because the third trick is so unusual that many people have never heard of it.
Trick number 1. The 4-7-8 breathing technique. When you're anxious or stressed, your body switches into fight or flight mode. Your heart beats faster, your muscles stay alert, and your brain refuses to shut down. The 4-7-8 breathing technique works like a reset button for your nervous system. Here's how to do it. First, breathe in quietly through your nose for 4 seconds. Then, hold your breath for 7 seconds. Finally, exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds, making a gentle whooshing sound. Repeat this cycle 4 times. This slow breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your body responsible for relaxation. As your heart rate slows and your muscles begin to relax, your brain receives a powerful signal that it's safe to fall asleep.
Trick number 2, progressive muscle relaxation. Even if your mind feels calm, your body may still be holding hidden tension. Stress often builds up in our shoulders, neck, jaw, hands, and legs without us realizing it. Progressive muscle relaxation, or PMR, helps release that tension. Start with your feet. Tighten the muscles for about 5 seconds, then suddenly let them relax. Notice the difference between tension and relaxation. Then move to your calves, thighs, stomach, hands, arms, shoulders, neck, and finally your face. By the time you've finished, your entire body feels heavier and calmer. This method has been used by psychologists, athletes, and even military personnel because it tells your brain that the body is no longer preparing for action. It is preparing for rest.
Now comes the technique that surprises almost everyone. Trick number 3, cognitive shuffling. Most people can't sleep because their thoughts keep jumping from one problem to another. Cognitive shuffling interrupts that cycle. Instead of trying to force your mind to be blank, which almost never works, you gently distract it with random, unrelated images. Here's how. Pick a simple word, like S-L-E-E-P. Think of a word beginning with the first letter, S, maybe sun. Now imagine a bright yellow sun. Then think of another S word, like socks, and picture colorful socks. Move to the next letter, L. Picture a lion, then a lamp, then a leaf. Continue through the word one letter at a time. Because the images are random and emotionally neutral, your brain stops chasing stressful thoughts. It's almost like giving your mind harmless puzzle pieces to play with until it naturally falls asleep. Sleep researchers believe this works because it mimics the random thought patterns that occur as we transition into sleep.
Here's one important thing to remember. None of these techniques work well if you're still scrolling through social media 5 minutes before bed. The blue light from your phone and the constant stream of information keep your brain alert. Try putting your phone away at least 30 minutes before sleeping. Dim the lights and then practice one of these techniques. You'll give your brain the perfect environment to relax. So, tonight, instead of counting sheep, try these 3 science-backed tricks. Control your breathing with the 4-7-8 method, relax your body with progressive muscle relaxation, and quiet your racing thoughts using cognitive shuffling. Your brain might just fall asleep faster than you ever thought possible. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who struggles to sleep. Sleep well, and I'll see you in the next video.